it's Friday already. It's crazy. This week's already done. Anyways. Alright. Still. Whew. We're on to the next chapter of Reflections of the Moon. One of the quickest lore stories of Apex Legends and Apex Legends history, even though it's only Apex is only about 4 years old now. Well, its actual birthday is sometime in February, early February 9th, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we're on chapter 3 of Reflections of the Moon. So I hope that this chapter will have a continued follow through from chapter 1 and 2, because chapter 2 by far was like the best chapter I've read so far. It got me so excited and hyped for the next chapter, which is chapter 3. So I have really high expectations for this chapter. I really do. That being said, let's get right into it. Alright. Chapter 3. Underwater. The limousine ride with Eduardo was the strangest ride I may have ever taken. Elegant, decadent, all while I'm at my wits' end. Eduardo told me in the car that he had my parents moved to a safe house for their protection. I feel a little comfort in this. A favor from Eduardo always seems to have a catch. He stays in the car, but I, in a flurry, race into the building. Igabuma. Obi! I hug my parents tight. They feel my arms real safe. Are you alright? Are you hurt? We are fine, son. Oluwadim Melade. Okay. I'm so relieved you're okay. When I saw the damage at home, we are fine. Sit, breathe. Ego, I think our boy needs something warm to calm his nerves. I sit, processing it all, as mother pours me some tea. They look comfortable in this strange home that lacks warmth, personality, their essence of richness. It has only the bare essentials. It is a utility, clearly nothing more than a tool to harbor people in need of sanctuary. Why did I ever get into business with a man who has a safe house ready at a moment's notice? When you did not call, I was sure something horrible happened. People being angry with me or Mr. Silva is one thing, but being angry with you two for this, you are not involved. My boy, have I not taught you anything? When a creature is backed into a corner, it will bite. These people feel cornered, but we must not let our emotions overtake us and cause to act rashly. Yes, this is not the first time, and it likely will not be the last. We will not bend to such threats. Their wisdom is resilience, never ceases to dazzle me. If only the people of Boreas could see that this was all to help them. I wish they were not so quick to react. It would have been great if not for Eduardo's interference, I suppose. What? Why are you looking at me like that? It is just bringing the games to Boreas. You always go for the largest idea possible, and we love that about you. We think there were simpler things you could have done to help individuals first. The planet is dying. The moon is falling apart. My art can only take us so far. Someone had to do something tangible. Of course, we know your heart is pure. We only think that under the pressure of the interview, you made a rash decision. That is all. So, what? You also think I was wrong? It is just that Cleo had become so unstable. How much more can it handle? And if it gets worse, Boreas will be underwater. There is more to do, more everyone could do. Like that reporter said, we can help rebuild communities, join the Cleo Recovery Council, and send food. That reporter is awful. Oh, we know. She is wrong to imply you caused the problem, or that you alone can fix everything. No one can. Nevertheless, you have many talents, my son. You should take a moment to see if there are other ways of doing things. This was my way. I fight in the games so I could bring the games to Boreas. Eduardo brought them to Cleo. Perhaps it was eventually do good for Boreas and the moon if the moon survives it. Demi, Obi, please. I cannot believe what I'm hearing from my own flesh and blood. My face goes hot. I suddenly feel as if my last bit of stable ground is crumbling below me. So the destruction of the moon is my fault, if not as a baby, then as an adult? I was trying. I'm always trying to do right things, to help everyone on Boreas, and my own parents are not on my side? That is not what I was saying, my Rose. Obi, you are playing with fire. We are only offering alternatives. Saving the world is not your responsibility. I understand now why you did not call. You were safe. You were just ashamed of the interview of me. If I had... Mother's crying. What have I done? Obi, I think you should leave. I do not want. I leave ashamed of myself. As the breeze of the night air brushes my skin, I feel I am in a free fall, unsure of where or even how I will ever land. Wow. To be continued. Next time, final chapter, Low Tide. Wow, that was the shortest chapter ever. Damn. Now at least I don't have to wait too long for the final chapter. Well, interesting. Interesting. Oh, now I really hope the last chapter will be longer, because chapter 3 was short as hell. Though it was good, it was a perfect follow through from chapters 2. So I have expectations for the final chapter. Though this is the shortest lore story for Seer I've ever seen in my entire life. But damn, this was by far one of the best lore stories I've read. Shit. Well, until next week. Next week, I do believe Tuesday, the final chapter. Till then.